This is kind of funny, guys. So in the last video I made where we were prepping for like the tree stands and stuff like that, it was 60 degrees out. We were in t-shirts. Literally, this is the next day. And I said in the video that it would be like probably like 20 degrees and snowing, and here we are. Welcome to Ohio. So if you guys are from Ohio, you'll know this is just like how it goes. So anyways, I'm gonna keep you guys updated as we go. Yesterday we set up a tree stand, we threw down some corn, we sighted in our bows, and we've just been prepping to get ready for hunting this week. I'm currently running to the store. I got my buddy Joey who's picking me up right now. We're gonna run up to Tractor Supply, pick up some more corn, get a salt block, and just some other things we need. So I just figured I'm gonna keep you guys updated, and we might actually be hunting tomorrow. So I'm hopping in the truck. We're gonna run you guys over to, well, I'm just gonna take you to Tractor Supply with us, and then from here, I actually gotta do something relevant to fishing after this, so we'll do that. I don't know. Oh, there it is, Mr. Mess. What's going on, dude? So we just picked up some corn and a couple salt blocks from, well, berry blocks from the Tractor Supply. Gotta grab a couple more things, and we'll be back to the tree stand here in a little bit. Hopefully it don't rain too much no more. Probably gonna be doing everything in the dark, but gotta pay to play, I guess. So I'm bringing the camera inside. It actually started coming down like crazy, the snow. Right now it's kind of late, and I wouldn't recommend normally doing this, but we're gonna go actually run in the back, and we're going to swap out that SD card from the trail cam, and we're gonna take a look at it and see. It's only been 24 hours, but just to see what's going on there. Oh, okay. We are back inside. We are out of the snow, and yeah, that took a lot longer than I thought today. We've been on like crunch time because it gets dark at like 5 o'clock now. So to give you guys a little update on exactly what's going on here, if you guys didn't see the video yesterday, what we did is me and my buddies, we went out in the backyard and we set up a tree stand, and we threw down some corn on a spot that we've been focusing on. And today what we did is we pretty much just went and got some more corn so we could, you know, replenish that area, and a couple other things we needed for the tree stand. That's out of the way. We did grab our trail cam. We actually, this is kind of cool. We put a trail cam out there for less than 24 hours just to kind of see, you know, what was going on. And I've been watching this spot for a very long time, and I know there's going to be deer there. I've spent a lot of time in my backyard to know where I want to be and everything that I wanted to do. So we threw a trail cam out there for literally like overnight pretty much, and then we went back there and grabbed it. And guys, the deer is pretty good. It's not bad. I have a few select deer that I am focused on right now. They didn't come up on the trail cam, but I'll throw up some pictures right here for you guys, you know, somewhere on the screen. I'd say, what, 5 of them, I think? I can't remember. Were bucks. They're not too bad sized bucks, and then an absurd amount of doe. So that's kind of the situation for now. We're just gonna watch the property this week. I'm gonna leave that trail cam out there, and we're just gonna be watching everything over to try and see, you know, if the deer that I'm looking for is coming in, if we're making good movement and stuff like that. So it's just, this whole week we're just watching what's going on, and we're gonna kind of season that spot. Following up next week, we're gonna actually get in the stand and hopefully be putting, you know, some arrows and some deer. Other than that, guys, that's a little update on the hunting. And then we're gonna move over to this. I got this guy in the mail, and I honestly think it is what I think it is. Does that make sense? I'm not sure if I know what it is, to be honest with you. I think this company reached out to me, and they wanted to send me some kind of travel fishing rod or some kind of ordeal. So I said, yeah, like, go ahead, send it on over. So we're gonna take a little look at that, if that's what this is. And yeah, so let's throw this camera up on a tripod and do that, huh? Okay, so if this is what I think it is, I'm hoping it is, because I don't think I've ordered anything else. It should be some sort of cheap, inexpensive Amazon travel rod. And the reason I had them send this to me is because I'm all about kind of just like trying new things out. I'm not super for, don't get me wrong, I'm not like super for cheap Amazon fishing gear. I'm not a big fan of supporting that industry. But this is something that kind of looked cool if it were decent quality, and for the price range, it might be something just to tell you guys about. So if you guys have never like heard of a telescopic fishing rod, basically it's just, well, I'll just show you actually. I'm not even gonna go get into it because I'm gonna make sure this is what it is first. So let's hope that's what this is. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Here we go. Boom. So kind of to jump back to what I was saying. This company, Plusuno, whatever, reached out to me and they asked if they could send me over a rod to do a little review on. And normally this kind of stuff, I'm not a fan of doing that. I don't, like I said, guys, I'm not a huge supporter of like the eBay and Chinese fishing nonsense that they have on Amazon and eBay. All the products and stuff that are made by companies that probably know nothing about fishing. But this in particular, I thought if it were decent quality, I would find actually a use for. So I figured, yeah, just send it on over and I would just kind of first look, check it out. If this tends to be something that I think is, you know, logical and cool, I'll leave a link down in the description because I think together this rod and this reel, what I'm about to show you, was only like 25 bucks. We're gonna take this out, we're gonna put it together, and I'm gonna show you guys what it is and my thoughts on it and the reason why I had them send it to me. This is a telescopic fishing rod. So if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically a fishing rod that folds up like a telescope. And yeah, so here we go. We got this guy right here. Looks like it comes with like a little thing to keep it from opening. Pop that off. Wow, it's orange. I didn't expect it. It didn't look like this online, I'll tell you that. They have a few different ones, and so I don't know. So this is wonky. All right, let's put this on. So I think the length of this rod is 6'6" that I picked out. I think that they have other options and more expensive options, but this is just what they sent me. So I don't know. All right. Here, this is not smart, Jay. What were you thinking? So this right here is a, let's see, does it say on here? No? No, I don't think it does. All right, well, I thought it would say the description of, you know, what it is, if it's a medium heavy. If I had to tell you guys, I'm gonna say this would be like a heavy rod. Right off the bat, I don't think it's not gonna be the most sensitive thing ever. It's not going to be the nicest thing ever, but that's okay. So let's put this here. This is like, I mean, it's actually, I thought it was gonna be like a noodle. Like you guys can't really see, but like it's pretty stiff. Like I'm actually impressed on how stiff that is. Do I like the orange tip? Not really. Let's check out the reel. Now this is, I'm curious, oh, it even comes with a spool of line. So this is what I thought would be like the downhill battle would be. This reel's gotta be just like all plastic, whatever. Because give or take, guys, this whole setup's like 25 bucks. So we'll see. Wow, hear that? It actually has a steel spool. That is impressive. The majority of the reel is plastic, but it's like a decent, it has a decent feel to it. Doesn't feel like the cheapest thing ever. Let's throw this on here. Alrighty guys, so here's the setup put together. Again, it's a telescopic rod, so the purpose of this rod is to be able to literally, you should be able to twist and fold and literally collapse the whole thing so that you can have it easy to store places and all that other nonsense. So if this guy folds up, and that's pretty dope. Like, it's a pretty that was the weirdest noise I ever made. But yeah, so that's what it looks like, you know, if it were folded in the box or whatever. The reel even right here is a little button that you can collapse it. So that's pretty cool. Is this a quality fishing rod? Can I let you know 100% right now? Not really as far as functionality works. I'm gonna say the telescopics, they work pretty good. They hold tight, better than I actually expected. Things line up good, and the reel seats in there good. So as far as manufactured quality, pretty decent. The reel, it's not the cheapest plastic I've ever felt in my life. Again, I haven't, functionality wise, I haven't took it out on the water. I haven't used it because it's snowing outside. But right off the bat, it's got a steel spool. It has a decent, seems like it's gonna have a decent drag system. So that's always good. And it doesn't seem too bad. For the overall price range, I'd say it's worth the 25 bucks just looking at it. Have I used it? No, but it feels as, this reel is as decent as like those Daiwa Samurais and stuff you see at the store for 20 bucks. I turned down a lot of things that people offered to send to me because I'm not a big supporter of those random companies that have no business making fishing equipment on Amazon and eBay and the Wish app, etc. Why in particular was I open to this setup? The main reason is because I have a tool tray, like a toolbox tray, underneath my seat in my truck, and I've always wanted some kind of fishing setup to keep in there. Would I prefer to have my nice rods and reels with me all the time? Absolutely, but you can't always do that. So I thought it would be really cool to have something that I could just keep underneath the seat in my truck, because every once in a while you go to like a family event or you just have some time to kill and you come across like a pond while you're driving or something like that. So I just thought it would be really cool to have a setup that's tucked away in the truck all the time for any scenario. If I just want to go fishing, or if I'm somewhere and I'm like, man, I wish I had my fishing rod. This is like perfect for that scenario. Is this something I'm going to use on the daily basis? Absolutely not. But would this make a cool gift? Inexpensive gift to give to someone that's on the go all the time? Or maybe you're going on a hiking trip where, you know, you can't fit a lot of stuff in a book bag, but you want to bring a fishing rod. This is what I think that scenario is perfect for. So like I said, guys, this folds up real good and it's pretty small. You guys will be able to fit this, honestly, maybe even in your glove box of your truck. You can fit it in a book bag. You can fit it in most easy to access places, and it's a halfway decent feeling fishing rod. So that's pretty much what I wanted to cover. So they want me to, you know, review this, or if they wanted me to review this for 25 bucks, this thing it's about as good as it's gonna get. If you go to Walmart and spend 25 bucks, I guarantee you're gonna get something honestly worse. So I give them that for putting a steel spool in here. It has 12 plus ball bearings. Is that always a good thing? No, I tell people all the time, ball bearings really don't matter. It's quality over quantity. Just because something says it has 1,000,000 ball bearings doesn't mean it's smooth. It really depends on, you know, the quality of the ball bearing in there, but hey, it's got that. You know, it feels pretty decent. Like I said, I can't test out the functionality of it because I'm not out on the water. But is this something that for 25 bucks is worth having in the car for, you know, just messing around or going and hitting something up last second, or just for the sole purpose of having a rod in your car all the time? I'd say absolutely. So hey, if you guys want to check this brand out, I think there's an Amazon link in the description. If it's about to be Christmas time or whatever, if you're not a serious fisherman and you just want something to have, go ahead and get this. Or maybe you are a serious fisherman and you want some kind of, you know, rod just to keep in the truck like I do all the time, maybe you might consider picking one of these up. They're very inexpensive. They come straight up like this. They even come with a line to put in it. And heck, I say go for it. Shout out to Placino for sending this over to me. I'm gonna throw this in my truck.